What's the date, Jude? 21st?
Right down here? Okay. Hang on. Here we go.
No seatbelt on that one, I guess.
One of the engineers, well, they would, what they would do, this is the old-fashioned one, they'd put the message in here, then they stand up next to the track and then hold it up. The engineer would put his arm through there and catch it. When he took the message off, and he throw it outside. But somebody had to go chase it. Usually it was the station master. So then they came along with, these are all the same thing. So then they came along with this. One was just one on the end, and they put a string across there and fastened it there. Put the message in there, and the engineer would put his arm through there, and he just pulled away. He'd get the string. So when he bring it back in the station, he'd put the string on. Now, a lot of the trains were doubled up with their two engines. So they had to get the message to both engineers. So they'd put one on both ends. So each engineer would get his own message. You know, we've got a lot of them here. This is just a single one. This is a single one. These are all given to us by various people who are railroad men who used to use these things. And also the railroad gave us some. And your different caps are not drawn from the front. But we have, like, for instance, here, this is a conductor's cap for the Maine Central Railroad. That probably was a conductor's cap also. And this one was a station agent who ran the station. These were given to us by various people who work for the railroad. Hello.
Hi, this is the person calling from inside. I mean outside.
Can you hear me out there?
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm clear. I'm right here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can do it.
I am.
Well, evidently you're some work.
Oh, okay.
You ring it.
Okay.
Okay. You hang up and ring it.
Hi.
Speak real loud.
Hello? Yes. Loud and clear. Why?
Speak loud.
Hi.
But we let the kids use it all the time. Once in a while, we have to have it repaired.
Go ahead. You're doing it for a living. I'm just doing it for fun.
Tonight at 6. Andrea, tonight at 6, Channel 5.
I'm going over the cake.
Okay.
Oh, go over there. Mickey over there.
And you adults,
Hey, go
you're all
ahead.
children at heart, aren't you? Come along. All the adults are welcome too.
Now, wait a minute. Now, we'll stand back, please. Now,
Hey, don't you want to get in so you
would
feel
you people like the angle around?
in the middle?
We can push it around like yay. Is that better? Alice, you're more than welcome to do it.
This is the first automobile.
Now, children, we're going to cut this cake. Can any of you tell me why? What's the significance of today? It's important that you know. Yes.
It's a year after, exactly a year after the first car was invented.
100 years. Repeat that.
100 years.
Yes, okay. Now, so 100 years ago today, Mr. Duryea in Springfield, Massachusetts, invented the first automobile. And it was not unlike the little car that you see running around the yard here this afternoon that most of you have had a ride or will have a ride on. So we're here at the State Major Land Transportation Museum to honor Mr. Duryea and the 100 years of the invention of the automobile. And you youngsters are all going to have a chance to have a piece. And who's the smallest little girl here? We're going to give her the first piece. Who is the smallest little girl?
I think right behind you, Mr. Cole.
Okay. Would you like a piece there? There you go. There. Okay. What do you think? Feel very welcome. Okay, now the rest of you will... Yeah, how about singing Happy Birthday? Huh?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
Now, let me ask
Go
you
ahead.
guys another question. You're pretty astute group, pretty intelligent. Let's start right over here, okay? What would you guess before the automobile? How did people get from Bangor to Boston?
With the train.
Okay. How about that was 100 years ago? They could get from Bangor to Boston by train. But how about 125 years ago? That's before the train. How did they get to Boston? Yes.
By horses.
Okay. But you know, it took 10 days to get to Boston by horse and wagon. So it was another way that they could get there in one day. Even 150 years ago. How do you think they got there? Yes. Yes, go ahead.
By plane.
By plane? That was before the airplane was invented. You struck out. Yes. How about it?
Steamship.
By boat. Right.
And in the museum, there's a picture, big picture, under B for Bangor, of the Boston boat just getting ready to head south down the Penobscot River. And it's located just about under the Chamberlain Bridge, where the big dock was. And it could go in overnight to Boston, except in the winter. When the river froze, then people had to go down to Bucksport to load the Boston boat during the winter months. You know, have you ever seen the river all frozen up here? Well, when that happened in those old days, that's how they did it. But the boat was, that's why Bangor became such a popular spot back 125 years ago and longer, was because of the river that came all the way up here. Okay, well, we're doing pretty good. And you're welcome to another piece.
I'm in place to stay.